President, Toastmaster, Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and anybody else left in the room. I have the opportunity this evening to evaluate Joe Noon's speech about ASME, yes, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and their valuable contribution to everybody's lives. The purpose of this speech was to present vocal variety. And I think that there were a couple of things that Joe did really well in this particular speech, particularly because it is his fifth speech, and I've seen him change, morph, as all Toastmasters do over a period of time. I think that your strong suit in this particular speech was that there were absolutely no tremors in your voice. You sounded like you really knew the subject and that you really could impart that knowledge to all the people in the room. And I think you did an excellent job of that. The point being that mechanical engineers impact everybody's life every day in virtually every way you can think of. You don't know it, you don't see it, but we're there. And I think that that was the main focus of your speech, and I thought that was well delivered. One of the things that you were supposed to do in this speech was vocal variety, changing rate, changing pitch, getting people to pay attention to each word, but at the same time to pay attention to the changes in the tempo of your speech and the pitch, the volume. And I think that that was one thing that you really could have improved upon a bit. Your voice was always solid through the whole speech, but through the speech you didn't really change the pitch and the volume and the tempo very much. It pretty much, I don't want to use the word monotone because it really wasn't monotone. It wasn't the kind of speech that would put you to sleep. But it was not a lot of vocal variety, which was the particular point of this. You made your point regarding the valuable contributions of mechanical engineers in everyone's life. Your voice was pleasant. You were forceful enough. The rate was fine. It wasn't too fast or too slow for people to follow the speech. You used the area of the speaking area well, except, and I wouldn't have even been this critical of you about this, except that I did go to see the world's champion of public speaking just yesterday, and he mentioned the caged tiger. And his thing was, one of the points that he made was that when he used to give speeches, he used to work the room and walk around and make it a point to make eye contact with every person in the world. But then what he did after a while is he said, he took his speeches and he taped them. And then one day he was watching the tape and someone called or something, so he put it on mute and he just watched the tape. And he saw that he was doing this every time. He's walking over to this side, talking to people, walking over to this side and talking to people. And his opinion was, it was like a caged tiger. And you sort of did that just a little bit in the speech, but I mean, it really was good that you were using the room. So, like I said, I wouldn't have even been critical of that if I hadn't dealt with this guy who won the world's championship. But anyway, I thought it was an excellent speech. It was really well done, and I look forward to your next one.